Another canvas. What am I going to do this time? I think I want to do that same type of thing, only I'm going to do a slide again, but I'm going to use the less paint. And I'm going to do it on white. Set that down, make sure it's not wobbly. Not going to do it exactly the same way though. Pretty much. Not exactly though. Take one of my little bitty cups and I'm going to put some black in the bottom. Just a little bit of that. A little bit of yellow. Green. Purple, red, blue, finish off with the layer of black. Well, a dab of black. And then we're gonna once around. That's the dirty cup for this one. And I believe this is called a push and slide or something. I don't know all the terminology. But we take a little bit of white. Put a little bit of white in a puddle in a spot. And then we're going to take this very quickly, flip it over on there. Kind of worked out, not really. Then you want to take your white, put it around the cup, lip of the cup. You push it up under, and then start your drag. Letting just a little bit of, see, letting too much paint out there. A bit more white in front of where you're going. Sorry about that. I got out of focus there, or out of position. I want some of this color right in that little hole there. It's all muddy, but just need a little bit of paint in there. It'll probably get poured off anyway. But you want to take some more white because you don't have enough paint to roll all over the place on this. Run it on the outside of your design that you just did. See, I'm not going to have enough white for all these paintings. Something I should do is a little bit of torching. And then we tilt. Bring it back to the center. It's not all in one area, so you're kind of stretching. I don't know what I'm trying to say. And as you're going, when you're seeing stuff that's wrong on your sides and your corners, you can always be playing with it at the same time, as long as you're watching what's going on the canvas. I don't think you need a beard hair in there though. Stretch this to that corner and then pull it back. And I know I'm not returning to the center, but I'm going to pull this all back, stretch this all out before we go back this way. It's going to be a lot of what they call negative space in this. White paint ain't flowing the way I want it to. To the corner and off. Now there is a huge sea of white in there. In the middle of your painting, I mean, that doesn't even look good. So what do? You don't got enough paint. This paint you don't have enough to stretch around without knocking most of this off. Can't do that without knocking that off. So what do? Well, people do this. Get your regular straw. It's a bendy straw. And kind of do a bit of that. See if you can make it look better. I don't know. Not saving it much, huh? Much less White River there, huh? That was much prettier a second ago. But it'll be okay. Then take your torch again. See what it does to it. Not a lot. Still pretty interesting. Was not a complete save, but that's not a complete failure at all either. I kind of like it. I think what I'm going to do next is a swipe. I'm going to do a swipe by another technique I'm not real good at, but I have done a couple decent ones in the past couple weeks. Again, make sure you grab your edges, run your finger underneath it, like so. And lose your towel. You don't have any towel to wipe your fingers off with. No idea where the towel went to. So what do you think of that one? Again, still with the same $25 worth of material. I guess I've moved up a little bit into the $35 range because I bought the 10 pack of canvases, which is $10. 2 canvases are $5.99 or $4.99. There's no reason why not to buy the 10 though, unless you just simply don't have enough money. Maybe it's in between paydays and you want to try this before payday and before you spend a lot on it. Now a swipe will take more paint. You're going to use more paint on a swipe. For those. Sometimes these are a little bit difficult to get in, but you just gotta kind of twist and force in. Like so. A bit of paint on it, don't matter. Swipe, do it this way. But with the swipe, I'm going to take some black. This is going to be my swipe color. Don't need much more than that, I don't think. Maybe a little bit more. And where did it go? Sorry. With the swipe color, I'm going to thin it out a bit. And put a little bit more water in there. Find a stick. It's because they say your swipe color should be thinner. Whether they are right or not, I don't know. And then I haven't put any dimethicone or silicone. I don't know why I say that. Coconut milk hair serum again. I didn't put none in the black, so I'm going to add some black to this swipe color, or some silicone to this swipe color. A little bit more than I normally would add to a color, and then I'm going to stir up real good. Kind of just something I've learned over the swipes that I've done. I haven't done a lot of them, but the last 2 I did were fairly decent. And then we're going to take your colors, run a color in there. You don't have to run lines the same way. I mean, you can put that color anywhere. Put a big swath of it in there if you want. lay it right on top of each other if you want. There's no rules to this either, how you put this paint on here. Which one do I want? I think I'll put some purple up in here. See, now there's probably more than 5 ounces of paint on here now. And when I put the black on there definitely will be. I think it needs more green. It definitely needs more green in there, huh? I've only got that green way up at the top. We're gonna throw some green all over the place. I meant all over my table. Throw some green there. Some green in there. And you just want to move this paint around. You don't want to go to the edges with this. You just want to fill in the center. It's good enough. Then you take your swipe color. Throw your swipe color, a big thick band of it at the top, about a third of the way down. You want to run from side to side, and 2/3 of the way down, and put a band. That black off the back side of it. It'll be fine. Like that. Then you take a paper towel, regular paper towel. I don't like this spot right here, so I'm going to put some paint in there. What color would look good there? Get some yellow in there. Okay, then take your paper towel and you put your paper towel to where it just touches that black. Get a good seal all the way across on that black. Kind of maybe tap it down some. Okay, lift it up and slowly pull it forward. Just keep going all the way down. Let it fall off. Now that is a swipe. I didn't get the sides here real well, so gonna tilt it. There's no returning paint to the center on this one. Tilt it that way some, get that edge fixed up. want to tilt that the opposite direction. Now you want to watch this because you don't want to stretch these out too much, but you want to move this back down. This is one of the hardest parts of a swipe, keeping your cell size. And that's why I'm not very good at swipes. I don't like the huge black. Honestly, if you want to learn how to make a swipe the best way you can, watch some other people's videos on swipes. I am not exactly the best swipe artist. It's not terrible though. I don't think it's terrible. I don't like that black up there. But, and I don't think I'm going to be able to get anything out from underneath it because it was totally black. I should have put some color there and then put the black over it so that when I hit it with a torch, so this is number 5. And 1 out of 5, not being the greatest, is okay. Where is that cup of black? So, I do have more black that I have mixed up. I'm not going to use it for anything else. So, I'm going to do is go along my edges and paint my sides. Now if you want to save yourself from doing this, you can paint your whole canvas black beforehand. Do a thin coat of black on the edges all the way around, and then you don't have this problem. But kind of trying to save paint. That back edge is probably terrible. Turn it so I can see this back edge. Took my gloves off too soon apparently. Let's see. So what do you think of that one? That's what's called a swipe. I like it. Don't mind it a bit. And that's the 5th painting. I'm really not fond of this black up top, but I haven't figured out a great way to fix that. I think I will tilt it back this way some. Just towards you. flow down some. I'm happy with that. Happy with that one. Number 5. Got it up close maybe.